Hello, I'm conducting it, and he is basically answering some questions for cultural differences.
Okay, my name is Zelani Tanimun. I'm from Niger, Niger, Niger Republic. Okay.
And how long have you been in DC?
I would say almost 11 years.
11 years? Oh, wow, that's great. Okay, how important is education to your family?
I would say that education is the key. You know, like most of my brothers and sisters, they all study, they have like good jobs back home, and then we're trying to pass it to our children too, the same way that our parents did.
I like
So,
that.
yeah.
I like. The next question is: if religion is important to your family, do you plan to pass it on to your children?
Yes, yes, I think it's a good thing, yeah.
Okay. I want to say, hey, yo, what's up, B? How would you respond?
For me, after 11 years, I would say that it's good because you can understand like people culture. Like,
Definitely.
yeah, it can be if the person is black, white, Latino or something. Everybody has his same way to approach you or talk to you.
Definitely.
If you live here for a long time, you can understand.
Okay.
Comparing to someone who just came yesterday, or so for
So
me, it's not.
it's not a problem
It's not
anymore.
a problem. For me.
11 years is a long time.
Yeah.
I appreciate you interviewing with me, Zelani. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Well, I'm conducting an interview here on culture differences.
My name is Gregory Ross.
Where are you from?
I'm from Washington, D.C.
And how long have you lived here?
I've lived here for 62 years.
62 years. I like it. I like it. I love it. All right. First of my few questions. How important is education to you?
Education is very important. Tools that can possibly determine your success in life.
What is the best part of living in the U.S.?
The best part of living in the U.S., I would have to say the opportunity to grow. It's a wonderful place to live in the United States.
And what is the worst part?
The worst part is the race hatred amongst people. The lack of unity amongst people is probably the worst part. The best holiday is Ramadan.
Ramadan. Okay. And you love to celebrate that with your family. That is religion important to you, and do you plan to pass it to your family?
Yes, having a spiritual foundation is very important. Believing in God, and that is one of the things I pass down to my kids and to my family. It grounds you. It gives you value, spiritual foundation.
Definitely, which is definitely needed in this world. What is considered disrespectful in your culture?
Prejudice, judging, disrespecting women,
Definitely.
disrespecting your elders, disrespect.
That word is so major and it can go everywhere, but it's just not having respect for another person.
And respect for oneself.
Self, definitely, it's a major part. The last thing I want to ask you, I said, "What's up, B?"
What's up, B?
That's it. How would you take that? Would you be offended? Is it something that you'll be able to answer to? Because mostly it doesn't mean anything.
Well, I wouldn't be upset because there's nothing to be upset about. I would think that person would be referring to "What's up, brother?" Because if it's a male, I would think he would be saying "What's up, brother?"
It didn't matter
If I was
age.
if I was a female and someone was addressing me that way,
The reporter here asking me questions and I'll answer them. How long have you lived in D.C.? Okay. Born and raised, 29 years, Washingtonian, asking me questions and I'll answer them. How long have you lived in D.C.? Okay. Born and raised, 29 years, Washingtonian. My name is Latease. How do you feel about religion? How do your family feel about religion? Well, my family feels strong about it. My father's side was Catholic. My mother's side, she really didn't bring us up into church, but my sister and so on and throughout my family got me to know about God, and I've been passing it along to my children. That was good. How do you feel about what don't you like about the USA? It's a lot of things you don't like about the USA, but honestly, I'm not gonna get into it. But I'm okay with it. Everything's cool. It's something that you will pass down to your children. Respect. Respect for yourself, respect for others. Also, I want to install in them to, continue to grow. Education is key. Without it, knowledge is power. And I always use that for my daughter. If someone was to ask you, now look at me in my face. Someone to ask you, walking down the street and say, "Hey, yo, what up, B?" I'll be like, "What's up, John?" I mean, for me, I'm not going to get offended, but for some people, they may not take it and not know how to take it. That concludes the end of our interview.